Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Corsac Capital, and welcome to episode 5 of Capital Talks. And with me, I got my co-host Raps and
Wow.
Dubs. Say what's up, boys.
What's up?
What's up?
So,
Alrighty. Today we're gonna be doing. Go ahead, courtside.
nah, you say it. Go ahead.
I said we're gonna be discussing the news of the day on July. What's the date? July 13th.
Yeah, 13th. All right, so let's go. Let's go with the mystery has been solved. Kawhi actually had a partially torn ACL. What do you guys think about
I
that?
read somewhere 9 months. I read somewhere he's out for 9 months because they
Yeah.
did references.
So how do you guys think this affects his
So,
free agency?
I think
Do you think he opts in to his 1 year? It's 1 year, right? That he
No.
I think he
opts into?
takes the. I think he takes the player option. Because
Nah,
remember
I think
he
he's
said
gonna
at the
get
beginning
a.
of
I
the
think he's
season.
gonna. I think he's gonna opt out and get a better deal.
Yeah, you think he should go for a long-term deal just to play it safe?
No, he said. Remember, he said at the beginning of the season that he's not saying he's staying, but he's not saying he's leaving. He says if he finishes the season healthy, the best option is to opt out. He didn't finish the season healthy. He's going to opt
If I
in.
was him, I'd still opt out.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd go for the long-term security now.
Same.
I mean, I think he'll be fine, but it's just still, I don't know if taking that risk is worth it.
He's
Yeah.
also
I'm sure he'll be
injury
fine.
prone,
He's
though. So I
Kawhi.
mean, yeah, that's true.
But still, I don't know. If I were him, I would go for a
I think
long-term
he's
deal.
going. I think he's going to Dallas.
And he was only what? He's only 29, right? I don't know. I always feel like he's like 33 or something.
Yeah, he's not
It
that.
feels like it.
He's pretty. He's pretty. I mean, yeah, he's in his prime, but like he's not
Yeah.
old.
It's just funny to think
Yeah.
about now. It just feels like he's like 32 or something.
Yeah. So so now let's get to the
Yeah.
next news. The Sixers have started to open up trades involving Ben Simmons' team. So it looks like Ben Simmons is available to trade for.
I read.
So apparently they're looking for
I
an
read
all-star
somewhere that
caliber player, right?
Yeah, they are.
So hear me out. What I
I
think
heard the
their first
Raptors.
option to the first thing they should try and do is try and package him in a bigger trade for a bigger star. Like if Dame requests a trade, say. Like I think that should be their first option. Try and package him for something a lot bigger.
I really think he's going to the Cavs.
Ooh, you think so?
For Colin Sexton?
Sexton, Love, and maybe
Sexton
like a
and
pick?
Love. Nope, just Sexton and Love.
I still want to
You
go
get
back
two
to that
shooting people.
Trailblazers trade for CJ. I really love
Yeah,
that
I like
trade,
that. Simmons and Milton for CJ. I like that a lot.
I mean, Sexton's close to Embiid's age.
That's true though. Sexton is very young. He's like what? He's in his 30. He just finished his 30, right?
Yeah, his third year.
Well, I think it's kind of risky because his Cavs teammates didn't like playing with him, right?
But they want to trade him, so I mean.
Yeah, he's available to trade for because they're possible. Okay, so if I'm thinking about this, they're gonna draft Suggs. I mean, not. Yeah, they're gonna draft Suggs.
You think so? If they
because if they're looking to trade for him and he's very available, then I feel like they're gonna draft Suggs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then Raptors take Mobley.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess the Raptors will, unless the Rockets snag him. I don't see the Rockets doing that. So
yeah, I think
going to the Rockets.
They're next anyway. The Rockets are heavily in pursuit of the first pick and are reportedly offering the second pick and a multi-year contract in the deal. So I don't know if this multi-year contract, I don't know who this is. It
looks like Eric Gordon. To me, it looks like Eric Gordon.
What are you guys' thoughts on Eric Gordon?
I feel like he doesn't fit with the Rockets timeline, and he should be traded this offseason.
That is very true. He definitely should be traded, and his contract's kind of big, I believe, right? Eric Gordon, he's on a 4-year, $75 million deal with how many years left? It runs through 23-24. Yeah, they should 100% trade him.
Yeah. If I'm the Pistons, I'm not trading that pick.
Yeah, no, that pick is untouchable if I'm the Pistons. The only exception is if OKC comes up to me with Shea in the 6th pick. That's the only exception. Otherwise, it's untouchable.
I don't know if I'm still doing that though.
I don't know. I mean, Cade's ceiling is probably higher than Shea's, but Shea is proven. He's a proven
True.
talent.
Yeah, that's true. So
He's also what 3 years older than Cade. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
he
think
is.
that'll matter much though, because both are young.
So the thing is, right? If you're the Pistons, right, and if you don't want to draft Cade and you want to go for Jalen Green, then I would take that deal of that Rockets deal because I'm not
Yeah,
drafting
but
Jalen Green with the number one pick.
100%. But I don't know
So
why.
the
I don't know why anyone would want to draft Cade.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm going with Cade.
If I'm the Pistons, I'm taking Cade. I'm not thinking about anything else. But if I'm the Rockets, I mean, I don't know. Is it really worth trading up that much? Trading like, let's say the Pistons ask for like the second pick, Gordon, maybe like another like young player or like a future pick. Is that really worth it? Because I feel like Green would fit better with KPJ anyway. Because Kevin Porter
Yeah.
Jr., he wants to play point guard. He's kind of ball dominant. So is Cade. I feel
True.
like Green's more of like a pure scorer that can play off ball.
True.
I feel like that
What's it
backcourt would be
called?
better in terms of fit
The
and off the trade up.
The Rockets Pistons news confuses me though, because it was reported the Pistons or the Rockets made a draft promise of Jalen Green. So I mean, if the Rockets are wanting to trade for Cade, that means the Pistons made the draft promise. Therefore, Cade's going second.
But I'm still taking
Like,
Cade
that
first if
confuses
I'm the
me.
Pistons. I'm not passing up
Yeah,
on Cade.
Cade's generational. I just can't imagine him not going first.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. I mean, if Green played in college, you tell me he wouldn't go first.
Yeah, that maybe, I don't know, but I mean, it's not even just about how well they play, but it's
Yeah,
also
I did
about
see
skill
reports about that.
sets.
That if he did play in college, he would have probably went first.
Even I feel like if we're talking their ceilings,
That's-
I feel like Cade's is a lot higher. It's like it's a 6'8" point
I
guard that
don't-
can create his own shot at the perimeter. He can score in the post. He can pass the ball. He's bigger than Green. He's a better passer than Green. Both are amazing scorers. And
Green will be the best scorer in this class.
that's very true.
Oh yeah,
but
for sure. For
Cade
sure.
also has that passing ability.
Yeah. So
Isn't
going
Kevin
back to
Porter
Colin
Jr. a point
Sexton,
guard,
right?
though?
Hmm?
Isn't Kevin Porter Jr. a point guard, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a point
Yes.
guard. He's like kind of ball dominant. I think Green fits a lot better than Cade would with Porter. I feel like Green and Kevin Porter would get the best out of each other more than Cade.
For some reason, I feel the Pistons are drafting Green because
I don't
they
know,
have
man.
Killian Hayes.
Ooh,
Next
Yeah,
that's
I see what you're saying.
And then
Yeah.
Killian Hayes is the point guard. Shooting guard is Green, and then you have Sekou Dumbai.
I mean, both the
Dumbuya.
Rockets and the Pistons have a young point guard they want to develop around.
If I'm being 100% honest, take Cade or Green number one, and I don't think other fan base is complaining. I think you'd be happy with other player.
All
I
right, so
just
going
can't see
back
Cade
to
not going first.
yeah.
So
So
yeah,
going
I
back to
think Cade
Colin
probably will go
Sexton,
first.
right? What happened?
So,
Pardon?
What did you say, Raps?
I said I do think Cade will go first,
Oh
but
yeah,
I'm not
for
throwing
sure.
I'm not throwing it out there that he'll go second. There's still a chance.
all right. So next is the Knicks are the most aggressive trade suitor for Colin Sexton. What do you guys think of
What would
this?
this pack? What do you think this package include?
So they have what? They have two. Sexton's on like a $6 million deal, so cap space they don't really have to worry about. So what? You can include. They have 2 first-round picks this year, right? In like the 20s.
Yeah, I think
Let me check this.
so. Maybe Kevin Knox in those picks.
So it's the 19th and the 21st. So yeah, maybe Knox those picks. If I was Cleveland, I would
Or
ask for
19.
another pick.
Are you trading Ntilikina?
Yeah, maybe Frank Ntilikina. Maybe Frank, Knox, 21 and 19 for Sexton.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just feel like the Cavs could try and get more for Sexton because Because his main
Yeah, they
problem is like his
definitely
ball
could.
dominance, but that's fixable. He's only in his third year, and I just average like 25 and 5 in his third year. I don't know. I feel like you can get more for that.
Wait, so
I would
Dubs,
take
right?
this.
Listen, okay. So if you're the Warriors, right? Are you trading for Colin Sexton? You're probably like Andrew Wiggins, right?
I don't know if I would trade Wiggins for Sexton because
No, listen. Andrew Wiggins
the fit though.
and 7 and 14 for Colin Sexton, number 3.
Oh, and number 3. Now that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Because let's
Who
say
knows?
who would you grab 3?
I don't know.
Suggs
Mobley.
or Mobley? Because then
Oh, wait, you're gonna have 2 point guards then. No, you're gonna have 4 point guards, bro.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. If you're getting Sexton, you get or Sexton can plays the 2, right? Because
Or
Garland plays the
listen,
1.
you can package,
Oh, I
right?
guess you
Trade
would.
for that. Package James Wiseman at number 3 for a star.
Ooh, that's very true. Oh, but no, but caps. That would be hard cap space wise.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. So yeah,
But let's just
I mean,
say
I'm
they
not,
accept. Let's
I'm
just
not
say that
trade.
happened. So you would have So you would have what? Steph, Clay, empty spot at small forward. You would have Steph, Sexton, Clay, Draymond, and let's say you
You're running.
take and Wiseman, and then you just
I'm
take
not
Mobley
running
and put him on the
Sexton at
bench.
the.
Or,
This is
um,
no, I'm not trading Wiggins for Sexton. You're right
yeah, I feel like
because
because here's the thing: Wiggins didn't improve much his first like 4 or 5 years in the league on the Timberwolves.
nah, he
This the
definitely played amazing last year. Like
Yeah,
people
then
underrate him.
his first year on the his first full year on the Warriors, he went from an average to an above average 3-point shooter, and he went from an average defender to almost making all defense. His improvement last year was so underrated.
Yeah, he was
Make him
definitely
more
top 3
efficient, a
Very
better
defender.
true.
defender. I think this year alone just showed that his ceiling is a lot higher than we think it is, and
True.
also
Like people,
he's the
people because
perfect
of his
fit.
number 1 overall pick, right? People just want him to be because they used to call him Maple Jordan, right? They
Yep.
expect him to be Michael Jordan or LeBron James caliber, but he's not like that.
Yeah, but he's still a 20
He's
point per game scorer that gives you good
yeah.
defense and is efficient. And he's like the perfect fit for the Warriors. They need that. We need that like scoring, that small forward that can score
Mhm.
and play defense. He's
For
honestly a
sure.
perfect
Yeah.
fit. I would be very hesitant to trade him just in general.
Yeah, same.
Very true.
All right, so you guys want to go to the next slide of
right,
John
yes.
Collins. So the Heat, Mavs, Spurs, and Timberwolves are among teams showing interest in John Collins. He's expected to be a
I think
max
the Spurs.
contract player.
Imagine the Timberwolves
I
sign him.
do.
Hold up. Just imagine that starting lineup of D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, Malik Beasley, who averaged like 20 points per game this year, by the way, John Collins, and then Karl Anthony Towns. That is, wow, that
Ooh,
could
that's a
maybe,
playoff team right there, right?
yeah, that could honestly
I've-
even make it up to like the 6th seed. And
I
they're
have
all
no
young
idea
too.
how. I have no idea how the Spurs are on this list. I mean, aren't they a
I mean, they
rebuilding
still wanna-
team?
Or you
I
no
mean,
no
yeah,
I
he's
think
young though.
I think the only way they can do this is a sign and trade with DeMar DeRozan.
With who?
Ooh, DeMar to the Hawks.
Ooh,
Yeah,
who's Timberwolves
I
trade?
no. This is the only way. I'm pretty sure they can do this. Offer him a max. That the Hawks offer him a max, and then trade him for DeMar with a sign and trade. Both teams sign and trade him.
The problem with signing and trading 2 free agents though is that both teams would be hard capped at whatever they're at for the off
Yeah.
season. So it's like I don't see any 2 teams doing a sign and trade with 2 free agents.
What about the Mavs? I love that.
Mavs, that would honestly be really good, like a sign and trade maybe around like Collins and Porzingis, because I feel like the Porzingis Mavs thing just isn't really working out.
Or
You guys are
is
Warriors
there a
fans.
way?
Oh.
Is there a way you can keep Porzingis and get Collins? I don't think so. Right?
I mean, I don't know what you would
I
trade,
think-
honestly.
I think
They don't
Tim
have the
Hardaway
cap.
is a free agent, and he takes 18 million off the book.
He is a free agent.
Unless you get him
But
as
if
like
if I'm the Mavericks, I want to bring back THJ.
But not 18 mil, maybe 14, 15.
actually, yeah, Freddie
Yeah.
could sign him as a free agent possibly,
What about the Heat?
and not just he.
The
Do
Heat?
they have cap? Do they have
I mean,
cap space?
no, they. I don't think
Not-
it's possible.
It has to be a sign and trade with Goran Dragic.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I would do that if I
Goran
don't know if you can
Dragic,
get the
I think, is
Hawks to-
making let me look at his contract real quick.
I think a good team.
Goran is making 18 million right now.
Yeah, and
But
then
can you get
Andre
the Hawks
Iguodala.
to do that?
Don't forget Iggy's contract making 15
Oh,
million.
that's right. They can opt out. They can opt out of Andre Iguodala's deal.
Oh, sure, that's
Right.
true. Yeah, it's an opt out.
Yo,
You're
I need
right.
Iggy back on the Warriors, please.
That is facts. He has to come back for a minute. Or maybe a
Please.
minimum, close to a minimum. That would be awesome. Even if he doesn't play much, just like as a locker room type guy.
Mentor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
Him and Steph
awesome.
are like besties, bro.
Yeah, that would just boost the chemistry so much.
Yeah.
I need that to happen. I could see it happening. Speaking
Alright,
of
well,
Warriors
so-
coming back, I need Marquise Chris to come back also.
Facts. Wait, who
You
did we
guys are
trade? We traded
Warriors
him for?
fans, right?
No, we traded him for international player.
We
the
traded him for the
Spurs.
rights to the draft rights to some dude who was drafted in like 2016. I don't think that. I think it was basically just trading him for nothing, just for the sake of clearing up the luxury tax bill.
Yeah. I don't
He
know
does
why,
still
but when I
comment-
saw that Marquise Chris traded to the Warriors, I don't know why I thought the Warriors got DeMar DeRozan. I don't know why. That would never happen. But like I was like, yo, we got DeMar. Oh my god. No, we got some 5-year-old
Katie
international
Lalane.
player.
We were talking about
So-
signing trades for 2 players, right?
Yeah.
How did D'Angelo Russell want to play for the Warriors, or did he get traded and not have an option?
Those are
kind
both
of?
signing trades as well.
Oh, that's right. That was a double free agent signing.
So
trade
the
too. I
Warriors
don't know.
signed KD, and then the Nets signed D'Lo, and then we traded both of them.
Yeah, but did
I was
D'Lo
actually
want to
so
play for the
hyped
Warriors,
that
or did he not have an option?
because I knew we weren't gonna keep
Hang on, wait, I'll
D'Lo,
be
but we're
right
gonna get enough out of him that we could get really good value out of D'Lo. I knew
I was
Steph and
surprised.
D'Lo aren't gonna work. There's no way. D'Lo's way too
I
ball
mean-
dominant for that.
Yeah, if it once the second the Warriors got D'Lo, I figured at some point he was gonna get traded for someone that would fit better. I
Yeah.
mean,
I think you knew that.
backcourts with
I
two
think-
small guards that can't defend, they almost never worked out. Steph and Dame would be an
Curry's-
exception though.
Alright,
Curry
we'll
and
get
Dame would
Steph
be an
and Dame
exception
later.
though.
We have to talk about that.
Dubs,
That'll be the only exception.
You
Yeah,
say-
what's up?
you say can't defend, but I mean, their NBA players have said Curry's a good defender. He's underrated on defense.
Yeah, he's definitely an underrated defender. I wouldn't consider him
Oh.
like some crazy positive on defense though.
What are you guys
I
talking
feel like
about?
you
D'Lo?
want Steph.
Oh yeah, Steph. Yeah.
He's definitely an underrated defender. He's definitely solid.
I mean,
Doesn't
Yeah,
his
he's
full
definitely
credit,
improved
but
over years.
I
especially
feel
this
like
year.
he's still not. I feel like you need one of your guards to be like some like
Yeah.
great positive on defense.
All right, so let's go to the last slide where the Pelicans are not expected to match Lonzo Ball's offer, and the Bulls and
That's just
Clippers
straight
are
up dumb in
front
my
runners to
opinion.
sign him.
I'd give
Really?
Lonzo 20 million per year easily. He
Ah,
shot like 40%
I'm-
from three this year. He's a proven passer, great defender.
Mhm.
He has all the skills. He just like was coaching this year. He could have had that breakout season this year, but their coach, I forgot his name. They used him as a 3-and-D player, which just made no sense.
Stan Van
He was
Gundy.
such a good passer.
Stan
Yeah,
Van Gundy.
yeah.
Okay, so if I'm the
I
Bulls,
think
I'm
he's gonna
throwing
be
him
a
all the money
borderline
because I need a player like Lonzo Ball on my team.
Exactly. He fits well with Zion. He's gonna be a borderline all-star next year. I think he's gonna
Mhm.
win. I think he's gonna be a most improved player candidate.
Zion needs to leave New Orleans. I'm telling you, that is.
And
one
that's
of the
another thing
worst
I was just gonna
places
say. New
for
Orleans
him.
they're not some huge market. They're not saving that cap space for some other big free agent they're gonna sign. Get
This is
Lonzo.
why New
buy
Orleans
in on
has
his
to toughen up
potential.
and has to like make some big move. I just don't see Zion and
Yeah, you heard
Brandon
there.
working out in the long term.
Yeah, you hear they might look to trade Bledsoe and Steven Adams. That makes sense to me. You want
Yeah, I don't understand the fit of
shooters around
Steven
Zion.
Adams on the Pelicans, bro.
yeah,
He
you
just
want four
clogs up
shooters.
the paint for Zion.
You want four shooters around what's his name? Zion. Miles Turner would be
Here's the
perfect for them. Someone that
trade
can
that
shoot the
make
three
the-
and
Oh
defend.
my god, I love Miles Turner on the Warriors too.
Which
He'd be perfect for any team if we're
I
being
don't know
real.
how
What were you saying,
I don't
Raptors?
know how realistic this is. I don't know how realistic this is, but Alonzo Ball sign and trade to the Thunder for Kemba.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Honestly, I value Lonzo more than Kemba right now, but maybe the Pelicans think differently on that. But yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see something
I
like
don't know
that.
about.
I mean, if the Pelicans don't really care about Lonzo either
That's a
way.
pretty decent trade for Pelicans. I'm not gonna crap about it.
Yeah, if the Pelicans don't care about Lonzo for whatever reason, I don't see why they wouldn't do it. If I'm OKC, I'm easily doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even thinking about it. Kemba's older. He's declining. Doesn't fit the timeline. All along, Lonzo's young, high ceiling, set to break out this year. He can do everything, and he can fit alongside Shea.
Yeah. True.
And he's the type of player that makes his teammates better. He's not going to stall the development of any of the young guys.
Yeah. True. All right. So the Warriors have internally discussed the idea of trading for Dame and are ready to make an offer when he is available.
If you request a trade, and that would be. Now I know we just talked about D'Lo, but I know we just talked about why D'Lo didn't fit, but Dame would be different. You have three of like the three. You have the best shooter in the league, the second best shooter in the league, and another like top 5, top 7 shooter in the league, and it's just you can't stop Steph, Clay, and Dame. I don't care if you have to trade Wiggins, Wiseman, 7, 14, 2 more first-round picks. I would do that without even thinking about it. Because that puts you in pure win now mode. Because you're
I just don't feel like this is
maximizing.
realistic, though. I mean, it's amazing, right? We're scoring 160 points a game, right?
And then you still have Draymond on
y'all-
defense. And then you just need a defensive center. Like,
Yeah.
you think it's unrealistic?
Mm-hmm.
I hate telling you this, but about the Warriors trading for Dame, it was reported the Raptors have the best realistic package for Dame.
Oh yeah, I
What's
could
the
see that
pack?
happening.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I see they have a lot of assets.
Pascal number 4. I don't know.
Chris Boucher.
I think and then OG, the Raptors have the best realistic package.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows? Hear me
Dame
out.
has
Hear me out. Hear me
Dame.
out.
Why would
Harden made
listen.
it clear. Hear me out. Harden made it clear he wants to go to the Nets. Hear me out. Dame, what if he wants to go to his hometown team and play with his buddy Draymond, who he's always wanted to play with? Hear me out.
I hate when this happened. When Harden was requested a trade, you had the Sixers fans recruiting him. You can't recruit somebody for a trade. If the freaking Atlanta Hawks threw it a blockbuster trade, it's not Harden's a free agent. It's the team trading Harden.
That's true.
But the players.
But listen, it's okay. So the Trailblazers would trade Dame to wherever he wants to be traded to, right? I just have that feeling. That's what the
Rockets did.
Rockets did with James Harden, right? They're not gonna trade him to, I don't know, the Thunder, or I don't know. They're not gonna trade him to the Rockets. If he wants to go to the Warriors, they're gonna trade him to the Warriors or the Nets, or not the Nets. Maybe the Raptors if he wants to go there, the Lakers, right? They're not gonna trade him to a team where he doesn't want to go.
Yes, but it's also business. I mean, look at the Kawhi for your situation. Everybody knew Kawhi didn't want to play, wanted to play for the Lakers or the Clippers. It's a business. Yes, Kawhi maybe left on bad terms, but
it's true. But I feel like players are getting so much more and more power every year. Like Harden, for example.
Okay, but at the same time, if you're Trailblazers, yes, you want to be respectful of Dame, but are you going to pass up on a great package for your future just to be loyal? Or are you going to be a front office of your team and want to do the best for your team and not the player you're departing from?
I see what you're saying there, right? And the Rockets did that, and they made a huge mistake. The Rockets
look at the Raptors,
definitely lost in that trade.
Look at the Raptors, for example. We were loyal to DeMar, but we wanted to improve as a team, so we traded DeMar for Kawhi. That's us being wanting to improve as a team, not improve a player.
True. All right, but hear me out. Let's just say it comes down to the Warriors and Blazers. Let's say it comes down to Wiggins, Wiseman, 7, 14, and like 2 or 3 firsts. How would that work for the Warriors? You guys think that wins the chip? Like Steph, Dame, Clay, Draymond, and I don't know, free agent center like Dwight Howard maybe. Because you're saying depth doesn't sound great, but you have so many ring chasing free agents, so many ring chasing veterans. Like you get like, I don't know, Danny Green maybe. He would be great for the bench, even though I doubt Warriors fans would want him because of that.
Hear me out.
But that was just an example.
It's not Danny Green's fault. Like, I don't know why people are blaming Danny Green. It's just like awkward landing. Like, what?
It wasn't intentional. It was just kind of dumb.
Yeah, I see. Why would you jump at that, right?
It was It wasn't. It was unintentional. It was careless.
It was careless, but it wasn't intentional. But I still wouldn't blame Danny Green.
Damon Curry wouldn't work out.
Here's the thing, though. Curry can play with any other star. He's an off-ball player. He can play
I
off
was listening to a
ball.
Warriors podcast, right? They're saying that he's an off-ball player, but
Damn,
they're gonna
Steph and Clay are
score
both off-ball
160,
players.
70 points a game, right?
That
But
spacing is unbelievable. You
yeah,
can't
but the
double
thing
Steph
is,
and
right?
Dame or
Clay is
Clay.
coming off an Achilles and an ACL tear, right? And you're gonna expect him to be
Yes.
full on defense, right? Right after he comes out an Achilles tear, you can't do that, right? You're gonna have him fully on his legs, right? You have to slowly get him back, right? So you can't
Here's a-
expect Clay to be the all NBA defender that all defense defender that he was already, right?
Sure.
You
So
want to
the
hear an
defense will
underrated
take
trade
a
package
huge hit.
Yeah, what's up?
that I
What's
feel
another-
like could be in the Dame sweepstakes?
Is it
The
Sixers?
Wizards.
Oh,
The Wizards. For
Let's hear it.
Just
Beal?
hear me out. I'm just saying, I don't think it's realistic, but I mean Westbrook, the Denny dude from like last year's draft,
he's got a high ceiling. I like him a lot.
and I think they have a couple other young assets and like
Rui
5
Hachimura.
first. Yeah, Rui Hachimura. You're telling me that they could compete,
You're
and they just
trading
throw
Rui,
Westbrook into
bro?
the salary
I wouldn't trade Rui.
I feel like
for Dame
I
and
almost
Beal.
feel like
would-
that's
would
honestly
win the
like
East.
I almost feel like that's but are they beating the here's the thing. I don't know if they're not beating the Nets. I don't know if they can beat this. Sixers
me-
if
you're
they make a
telling me-
move, the Bucks
I don't think
still.
that's being the Nets.
Dame and Beal, but they have like
What about Dame
I
to the
don't know.
Bulls?
From the Blazers' perspective, you're getting Russell Westbrook, who, if you trade Dame, your timeline, you're automatically going to rebuild
No, you-
mode. So Russ
you're
wouldn't fit
only
their
trading-
timeline
No,
unless
you
you're
only
only
get
taking
Westbrook for
for
the salary cap.
salary cap. I guess then you can flip him for something. So I guess maybe yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then
I don't know.
so
I
you
feel
have
like
that.
Wait, listen to this.
I
Dame
just
to
feel
the
like you can
Bulls.
get better offers.
Dame to the Bulls. Dame, Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic.
How do you make that happen? Like Patrick Williams and like a bunch of
Kobe has to
Kobe.
go.
What about the salaries? Unless did they have cap
And this will
space
trade
there?
all their first, and then they trade a bunch of firsts to the Magic for Nikola,
Yeah, they traded this first and I think next year's first, right?
and then the Stephen rule. So I
Yeah.
think you have to throw in. So yeah, I think they're out of picks.
No, they can only trade their
For a little-
2027 pick. It's either 2027 or 2020. They can only trade one pick.
Speaking of the Bulls, though, I feel like they'll be a good spot for Lonzo because I think he's going to kind of break out next year. You also have Levine and Vucevic. You kind of win that. Even though he's young, I think that would be like to some extent a win now move to some extent because he has all the skills. Worst case, he's a role player. Best case, he's a borderline all-star next year.
Don't do this the wrong way. But I feel like it'd be so weird having Lonzo on the Clippers.
I wouldn't do
because,
that.
like-
If I'm if I'm the Clippers, I want to do that, but I want to get Kawhi back. How are you gonna get the cap space to
Yeah,
work?
but I don't want Kawhi back. Lonzo's not wearing like number 1. That'd be so weird seeing Lonzo not number 2.
I didn't even think about
I
that.
was like, that's so weird seeing Lonzo.
Didn't
Like,
Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade want to team up at one point, but they couldn't decide who'd wear number 3? I'm pretty sure that happened.
Oh my god.
No, hold up. I'm searching this up now. Chris.
you're telling,
No way.
that was like
no way.
LaMelo
They could have
vibes.
teamed up and they're like, nah, man, you taking number 3. I'm not letting you number 2.
Yeah, per
That was
CBS
making-
Sports, Chris Paul reveals that he almost teamed up with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. Imagine. Let's see.
What else was there? I'm just thinking, jersey numbers are so weird. Like when LaMelo got drafted,
Yeah,
they
see,
let
Chris Paul
Malik Monk
said
wear number
me-
1.
Chris Paul said me, Bron, and D almost had a chance one time, but we didn't know who was gonna wear number 3.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you think about it though, who's gonna wear number 3? Because CP3 is this whole brand, but
I'm
you're not
one of
gonna
them,
make
I'm
Dwayne
just
Wade
changing
do it.
my number to a number 9 or 6 or something like
Actually,
that.
wait, Dwayne Wade wore number 9 at one point.
Yeah, in
didn't he?
Cleveland.
In Cleveland. So, but I guess he was past his prime, so I guess it makes some sense. But it's like,
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
D
Maybe we're
Wade
thinking too much.
is a Heat.
Yeah, we're not gonna make
But
Dwayne
he-
Wade change his jersey number on his own team that he's already like a certified
Exactly.
legend.
Yeah. Yeah. What the heck?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe we're thinking too much about jersey number.
Yeah.
No,
I was
this is a fun
before we-
discussion.
Before we end the episode, right? Finals predictions tomorrow night. Who you guys got?
Bucks tied up.
Suns.
Same.
Oh,
Bucks tied up.
No way how the Suns lose 2 in a row.
Really?
no, I mean
I just feel
Middleton.
like Chris Middleton has
Middleton
that
has
game.
momentum now. He has that momentum.
Yeah.
Giannis is on a insane streak. Holiday was
Bucks
nice.
tied up 2-2. Bucks won the
Uh-huh.
series in 7. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
7-7. Suns in 7. Suns in 7. All right, boys. So thank y'all for listening to episode 5. Hopefully we'll be back on Sunday. Episode 6 will be on Sunday.
Facts.
We'll see you guys then. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.